as Mr. Kojima announced at Gamers Day today, we are done with the game, Metal Gear Solid 4, but the work still continues on promotional stuff, on Metal Gear Online. Ken and I, we just finished work on the special edition, which is an extra Blu-ray. So there's 2 discs in that version. Actually, there's 3. There's a soundtrack, there's the game disc, and there's the second Blu-ray disc, which has almost 2 hours of content in HD.
My favorite is weapon customize. You know, they're so fun to customize your own weapon. And we, the team, worked really hard, and we researched, and we spent a long time to create that. And that's one of the most fun part. So
I know your viewers might think I'm a broken record, but I really love the game, the Battlefield gameplay, the dynamic gameplay. As you saw, like in our presentation, it changes every time. It's dynamic every time you play the game. The 3rd time, the 4th time through, it's different. So you can team up with the militia if you want to. If you don't want to, you can take them out. You can take out the PMCs. And so with the Drebin points too, and that Drebin system where you can customize your weapons, like Ken said, or you're buying new weapons. You're buying these ultra cool weapons. Every time you play, it's going to be different. I encourage playing the game as pure stealth, not killing anybody. That changes it too. So I'm really proud of that. We're the most annoying developer, I think, on the face of the planet. You go at Gamers Day, most development teams will put up their trailer, and then they might make a few tweaks. We're there. Okay, roll again. Let's see what kind of mistakes we can find. That's the kind of studio that we are, and that
so picky.
Yeah, we are so picky. Everything is just totally overdone, but you can see it in the game. When you see Mr. Kojima play for 40 minutes today at the event, you can see how much detail is in there, how much love and sweat and blood went to the game. Japanese gamers and Western gamers play games differently, which is why in the Western version of the game, the one that's going to go on sale in North America and Europe, the auto-aim function is default off. So when you first play the game, it's going to have that over-the-shoulder camera view. You're going to be able to aim and have a lot more precision-based shot, whereas in Japan, it's going to have auto-aim as a default setting, which is easier for the Japanese player who's not as accustomed to using the right analog stick as Western gamers are. And one thing I noticed, at least in Japan, was that a lot of the Japanese players, the right thumb was as far away from the right stick as possible. And I just kind of, it blew me away. The gamers play things very differently in Japan. But we decided that's not going to sacrifice the quality of the game. We're not going to dumb it down. And so some Japanese gamers are going to have to learn what a really updated, what a really evolved control scheme is all about. You play Metal Gear Solid 4, you're kind of going to the mind of Hideo Kojima and kind of his sense of humor. That Osaka sense of humor.
Yeah, Kansai sense of humor.
Is he receptive to your ideas when you guys come to the table and you're like, hey, I think I have an idea for something that might be a cool little hidden Easter egg? Does he listen to you guys?
Yeah. Well, he's always wide open, but it's really, really, it have to be really good. So.
Yeah, so it's always a challenge for us is to get our ideas in the game too. So that's been one of the fun parts about the last few months of development. I mean, it sucked, working really hard and the bug checks and all that. But also the idea this is the final stage where you can throw in a little bit of those jokes and throw in some of your own ideas. And so that's a lot of fun. And you can email him and say, hey, what about this? What about this? And he takes a lot of them. So it's good.
This title is like huge. There are a lot of fans is waiting for this game, and there are lots of pressure because we have to, care the quality and quantity, and we have to challenge so many things because we don't want to copy like somebody's work. So we wanted to challenge the new stuff, and then that takes a long time. And on the PlayStation 3 new platform, that was a big challenge for us. It's really tough, but it's fun,
Keeps this whole mess in check.
Let's go.